Roberts Live.
Great having you with us. Whatever you are into this afternoon, I want you to know we appreciate you bringing us along. Listening to Greg Roberts Live right here, News Talk 960 AM and FM 107.3. We are WFIR, your information station. And as you well know, man, when there's local stories and our local people, our local athletes, when they are making headlines, when they are in the news, we absolutely want to be all over it. Welcome back in, friends. Along with Trey Brown, I'm Greg Roberts. And we have another in-studio guest. You know, it's rare that we let people in studio. You know, yesterday, Mike Chigasola, he was in studio with us. He's trying to bring professional hockey back to the Roanoke Valley in southwestern Virginia. And look who just waltzed in. This guy is about to have a blast. I'm just predicting it's going to happen for him. Ladies and gentlemen from Rockbridge, Mr. Ricky Mast. Hello, Ricky Mast. How you doing, bud?
Good, Greg. Good. How are you?
I'm doing great, and I'm really fired up for what? Let me. I've got my notes here.
Sure.
This daggone thing, you've got yourself right in the middle of something that looks going to be a lot of fun. Out of 22,000 fans who submitted entries for Major League Baseball Fan Cave Contest, you're one of the final 50.
One of the fortunate final 50, Greg. I am. The last week since I found out, it's been amazing. The amount of support I'm getting from everybody here locally. I never could have predicted it. It's been amazing so far.
All right, let's start from the beginning. Sure. What the heck is this, and why in the heck did it interest you?
Well, what I'm here talking about is the MLB Fan Cave, MLB being Major League Baseball, of course. The Fan Cave is basically this 15,000 square foot just tricked out pad, if you want to call it that, on 4th and Broadway in New York City. And the winners of this contest that I'm involved with get to go live in this facility for the entire baseball season, where we watch.
I know you're hoping it isn't all dudes, huh?
I'll tell you, there's a couple good-looking girls that are in the top 50.
You've already scanned that.
Yeah,
huh?
well, we've been talking back and forth, man. But hey, they know their baseball too. So.
Okay. Well, is that the obviously? I mean, it's a Major League Baseball contest, so.
Right.
I mean, I wouldn't assume that everyone who's entered is just some hardcore baseball fan, but you are, aren't you?
I am, and I have been for 20 years now. I've been a diehard Atlanta Braves fan. I'm wearing my faded old Braves shirt right now, actually. So yeah, I already watch baseball every day. I mean, last season, what was it? Just a weekday game between the Pirates and the Braves.
Oh, watch it! Watch what you say about the Pirates.
Yeah. I'm not going to hate on the Pirates, but I mean, this is just a weeknight game, and it goes 19 innings till the wee hours of the morning. I got to work the next day. I still sat there. I watched all 19.
Quit it?
All 19. First pitch to the terrific call at the plate.
All right, now let me back up, because obviously some people are like that name, you know, Ricky Mast.
Right,
man, that sounds familiar. Well, it should sound familiar because Rick's father, Rick Mast Sr., is a longtime NASCAR driver from our neck of the woods. You know, when I saw this, I'm like, man, look at Ricky. You know, I mean, he's up there working with the old man up in Rockbridge, and he's just trying. I mean, you could be gone for a year potentially, or almost, or a full season, right?
Could be. If I'm fortunate enough to make it the whole way in this thing, I'm going to be gone and for 7-8 months.
What does the old man have to say about that? How badly is that going to hurt the family business?
Well, you know, I've been in an office with him every day for the last 6 years, so he is all for this. 7 months without me around.
Did he videotape the entry for you? Let's get this thing done.
Oh, yeah, man. He's doing everything he can. Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So now they've cut from 22,000 down to 50, but they're not done, right? There's another round of cuts coming.
Right, and this is the important thing everybody out there listening needs to hear. I am here. I am pandering, man. I am trolling for votes, begging on my knees, begging for votes. The next round we're at 50 now, as you said. But the next round, voting ends a week from today. Once we know the results of those voting, they're going to cut it down to 30. The top 30 then get to go out on a trip to Arizona to spring training, where we're going to have sort of a final in-person audition. Major League Baseball is referring to it as a boot camp, if you will, for the Fan Cave. But I need everybody to go.
So 30 is not the number? I mean, they'll cut it down again from there, or 30 is the number?
30 is the number for Arizona, but then they're going to cut it down again out in Arizona. And we don't know. It's going to be between 5 and 10, we think, that are actually going to get to go to New York.
Now, Ricky Mast is in studio with us. He is one of the final 50 for this big Major League Baseball promotion, the Fan Cave contest. it seems like you guys, it's almost as if you guys are going to get turned into celebrities. Am I feeling that right? I mean, they're going to kind of push this promotion out there, and you guys are going to be in maybe not the spotlight, but in a spotlight for the season.
Absolutely. It's MLB's, it's the concept is they want us on MLB Network TV. They want us on the website. They want us blogging. They want us video blogging. They want us on Twitter. They want us on Facebook, and they want us there all day, every day during the baseball season.
That's why I think you're gonna have an advantage, because you just your video entry, you look so comfortable in front of the camera, like in here with us. It just feels natural. You don't seem intimidated by the studio and the bright lights. Is there media in your background, or is it just from just being around the NASCAR guys for so long, it just osmosis, it just sinks in?
Yeah, I guess what it is, I don't have any background in media. Like I said, I've been working for the family business up in Lexington.
Which is?
RKM EnviroClean. We can handle
you guys wait for big trucks to turn over on 81.
I'll tell you what, unfortunately, we've been really busy on 81 here lately. So, but yeah, RKM EnviroClean, been working there since I graduated from JMU in 2006. So no media background whatsoever, other than just having the privilege of being around my dad all the years in NASCAR, and
just kind of watching.
Yeah, just kind of watching. I think he always did a really good job with media,
sure.
And the media members always seemed to really enjoy him. But I tell you, as far as being nervous or anything, you know what it is. I really am truly a diehard baseball fan, and this whole thing is just fun. It's just it's easy. You can't be nervous when you're just out here having a good time.
All right, before we wanted to play your entry.
Oh boy.
And before we do, is there any setup? Is there anything that we needed to know? How much thought? Obviously, there was a lot of thought put into this, and it's pretty neat. I went and watched a bunch of the videos, and I can see why yours stood out. Some of them I thought were okay, but then others kind of had a little pop to them. Yours had some pop. And I know that wasn't by accident. What was your thinking coming into that video?
It really, my one of my sisters suggested the idea. In early December, she said, you should try out for this thing. And I kind of brushed it off at first, and then the more I thought, I was like, this could be fun. So slowly things would just kind of pop in my head, and I just write them down, and just ended up with a few pages in my computer and on Word of just randomness and random thoughts.
Have you always been funny though? I mean, or did you have to work? I mean, have zingers and like kind of fun, because you come across like just a guy. You just come across like a guy. Kind of like me. You don't take yourself too seriously. Right. You'd rather smile than frown. Am I reading that right?
You're completely right. I'd like to think of myself as a funny guy. I enjoy comedy. I'm a huge stand-up fan. So yeah, I'm just an easygoing. Self-deprecating humor. I think that's the best. I love it.
Sure.
And as far as setting up the video, I mean, it was just a month of random ideas that.
Okay. Let's take a listen now. Obviously, friends, some things there are a couple of visual aspects in this, like when you have on the Wilson beard, the Giants clothes. So a couple of these elements we're going to lose in translation moving from the video to the radio. But you can check this out. Where is this posted for people who actually want to go and watch it?
Just go to MLBFancave.com. Find me, my name. You'll see Ricky Mast, Rockbridge, Bass, Virginia. Click on the video, and you can vote for it as many times as you'd like.
Okay, let's take a listen. Here's what he submitted, and it's one of the final 50 standing.